Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls, squaring off with another team from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. So we'll kick off and we'll get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Tulsa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys who are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. Just ran him over. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He'll bring it back. It's Tucker. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. To throw, it's Fancher. Makes the grab down the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Hayes. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
That makes the score Florida Atlantic 3, Tulsa 0.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from gorgeous Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Williams will pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's open on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
3. Tulsa, 0.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. He's got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. This time they'll go to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Defense gets the timeout called, 20 seconds left on the clock. Just drives in between the uprights. Final minute of play, we are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1st down for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Snagged in the middle. It's Campbell. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Fancher. Into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They jump on top here in OT.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Florida Atlantic 10, Tulsa 3.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Trying to find his man on first down. Touchdown, Tulsa! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a 2nd OT. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Williams will pass. He's got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It's a big-time moment for the defense. They're creating a negative play, getting a sack with the opponent right down on the goal line. Now that they've backed him up a little bit, a touchdown doesn't seem like it's just a gimme anymore.
They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now they take the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Here's the handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Huge 3rd down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd and 1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
And makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 15, Tulsa.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Williams looking for a man. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it, play on, miss it, and lose. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's not going to get there as this defense stops the 2-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.